Okay guys, first upcycle is going to be this metal tree collar that I got from Dollar General. I believe I paid $12. This wasn't on sale. I'm going to be spray painting it burgundy, and I might add a little detail when we're finished. I'm going to decide. So really simple, spray paint changes everything. We are going to unwrap this and get started. I love Rust-Oleum. This is paint with the built-in primer. It looks like we're going to need 2 coats though. So first one done, going to start the second one and then continue to the third one. Okay guys, we are finished. I'm going to let these dry overnight. I'm not going to leave them outside overnight, but I'm going to leave them outside for a couple of hours, and I'm going to let them dry. They're burgundy. They may look like they're still kind of red. That's just the lighting, but they are burgundy. And again, like I said, I'm going to let them dry, and then I want to add another detail, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. All right, guys, I might regret this, but I'm going to go over the weaved accent or the weave detail of the tree collar with some antique gold rub and buff. Again, I may regret it. Worst case scenario is I could always repaint it. And here we are. I will be starting the next 2. I will be repeating the same step off camera. All right, project number 2, guys. We're going to be upcycling these $1 ornaments from Dollar General, these bears. We are going to be painting them brown, hand painting them brown with baking soda. I want to try that technique. Also, we will be upcycling these ornaments from Dollar Tree that Dollar Tree has had around for years. I wanted to show you guys how you might see affordable ornaments, but it might not be the color or the style you want, and you leave them behind, but you can transform them. So first I'm going to start by removing the tags and the hanging ribbon because I won't be using them, and then we are going to get started with the paint. Now I love the matte look. I don't know if they're going to come out like flocked, but how I made the other flocked ornaments, if you watch Craftmas video, I believe that was number 2. I added baking soda. So that's what I'm going to try. And I hear that the baking soda also will help the paint to stick. I don't know. I don't know the measurement ratio. I'm just going with it. And I'm just going to give it a try. I am a spray paint queen. I usually don't hand paint. So this is going to be interesting. But I only have 4 ornaments to do, so that shouldn't be so bad. Make sure your baking soda is mixed well. Do a better job than me. Because as I paint them, I seen some white spots, and that was from the baking soda not being thoroughly mixed. So get a plastic spoon or whatever and make sure that it's mixed well. But I'm going to give each bear a coat, let that dry, and then a second coat and touch up as needed. Now, before I can really start the second coat, I'm going back and painting the leg that I was holding with my hand because I couldn't get a first coat on that. I'm going to let that leg dry and then start the second coat. This is going not as bad as I thought. The baking soda, I definitely can see the texture, and also it's thick. The paint is thick and it's getting rid of those like laser cut lines that was on the bear. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's filling those in and I'm kind of liking that. All right, guys, here are the bears. I think they came out really, really good. I've learned that the Woodland theme can be pricey, and I took $1 ornaments and transformed them to fit my theme. All right, next up, we're going to be adding the ribbon, hanging ribbon. You could use whatever you want to hang the ornament. You don't have to use ribbon. I used a skewer to feed it through, and here they are on the tree. Absolutely love them. I think they are a great addition to my Woodland Glam theme. I love the texture that the baking soda gave them. So right now I only have 4. I think I'm going to pop in Dollar General and pick up some more for next year to add, because their ornaments right now are 2 for $1. Okay, our final upcycle will be these Dollar Tree plastic snowflakes. These have been around forever. They pop apart, so we're going to be separating them. And if you want to leave them separated, you can, and double the amount of ornaments that you have. All right, time to go outside and spray paint. I also will be using this chestnut spray paint from Rust-Oleum. It's going to dry darker than what it looks. It goes on lighter, but it does dry darker. And this should only take 1, possibly 1.5 coats. This spray paint works well with plastic. And then once they dry, I'm going to let them sit for a while. I will show you what I plan to do next. All right, guys, here they are. I kind of wish I do have some darker brown paint, but I'm going to see how I like the way they look with this shade. I will do just a couple and decide if I want to go darker, but I'm going to be going over these and trying to bring out some of the detail with the rub and buff. So here we go. All right, guys, and Craftmas number 4 is a wrap. I am not putting these on this tree. I am going to have a second tree. For time reasons, we're doing a little overnight, last minute. So I don't have time. I actually don't have the tree that I want. So stay tuned. But off camera, I did it with the darker brown, and I'm kind of feeling the darker brown better. The darker brown just brings out the the details better. So I will be redoing the ones that I did and be spray painting the ones that I didn't get to yet. So the darker brown for me is a yes over the lighter brown. Okay, it just brings out the detail. These ornaments actually are very stunning. I think we might look past them because they look cheap. They're plastic, but painting them and adding the rub and buff detail take them to the next level. Let me know in the comments what you think. How do you like how I transformed the ornaments? Listen, we all love a good Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and you guys might be, you know, Pottery Barn and all that other expensive stuff, but that's not this girl. I am a bargain diva, and I love the way that these came out, and it's really fun transforming things. I know I've gotten it before where you could have made it with the money you spent and the time. You could have just bought it. That's what they say. You could have just bought it. Well, it's fun. And next year, I won't have to make all of these ornaments, guys. If you are just joining me now, I have a Craftmas playlist. All of the other ornaments and things that I have done this year for my Woodland Glam theme is, the videos are there for you to go back and watch if you missed it. And it all started with the Dollar Tree critter plates, okay? So I absolutely love these, absolutely beautiful. I will not be putting these back together. I'm going to keep these as individual ornaments. You get more bang for your buck by opening them up, all right? And if this is not your color scheme and you want to paint them red or whatever color, white or whatever color you want, and just giving you some inspiration. As always, thanks for rocking with your girl. We do have the paint and sip up next with me and I Spy. And yeah, for those of you who watched the other two that we've done, this will be our third. They are a lot of fun. And yeah, time is moving so fast, guys. We got 9 more days. I just can't believe it. But as always, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Merry Craftmas.